the new challenges are upon us. Our commitment to industry-leading delivery time. It's really not changing at all, right? We're simply asking the people that refer patients to us to send us a complete document, right? We need a certain amount of information before we can begin to serve your patient. Once we get every piece of information that we need to serve your patient, I promise you, there ain't a faster act in town than Prism. Period. Right? Clinical compliance. Anybody said anything about substituting product around here? I haven't heard it. If so, I certainly need to know so I can squash it. Is there anything anything like that happening here? Okay? If you write it on the order form, it's what we're going to send. It's a big part of why we're all here. It's not changing at all. A specialized solution-based service. This is where things get a little bit tricky because previously, before today, right, the menu of services from Prism was extensive. I mean, it's one of those, probably was one of those menus that you could look at and never see the end of, right? And our answer was always, shut up, put it in a box, get it out the door, right? We're still here to provide solutions, except the menu is just shrunk a little bit. You now just don't have as many choices as you once had before to be served. But the solutions are all there, and we have solutions that no matter what, right, I can take care of your patient right here and right now. And I can get that package out the door today by 4 p.m., and your patient will have it tomorrow. Those solutions still exist on our menu. Highest industry and regulatory standards. Do I need to speak to that, or do we realize that we're here because we're doing all this because we have to? Does everybody kind of understand that this is all Medicare? Right? It's really not our fault. I mean, it is kind of a pretty cool situation when you can pick up the phone, be nice, and point the finger at the other guy. I mean, because you can, but it doesn't change the scope of where we are. You know, the development here, just to shed a little light, the development of Lucy's team, the compliance and government affairs team, and the work that Ken has been doing. You know, Ken's been quoted in multiple industry magazines. You know, talking about these programs that are pushing us down this road and forcing us to change. Like, we're right on the front row of all of this. We understand the rules that we need to follow. We know what we must do, and we're going to do it. This is all about us being in the front of the line when it comes to regulation. In streamlining the ordering process for clinicians, there is a way for everybody to do what we need them to do. If we put a form in front of them and they fill it all out, whoop, that's as streamlined as it gets. It's got to be complete because we have to have all that information. EMRs, there's solutions for those too, right? And also, we've built the tools internally to be able to take all of the information from you and move the process down the road. So, I don't see that we're changing a bit. Right? The way that I look at it is we just got to learn to say new things in different ways. And I know that we are definitely capable of doing all that. Everybody's looking so glum. Is anybody worried?
No.
No? Just you? You're not? Anybody? Is everybody else worried? Because I think I'm past worried. I've spent some days worried. But here's really what excites me right now. So, just to tell you guys a little bit about me that you may or may not already know. I've never been one to have somebody tell me that I can't do something and just deal with it. Right? Like when, you know, there's nothing like adversity that fuels me. And right now, we're going to deal with it. It's coming. It's here. Adversity is here. Things are going to be hard. Things are coming harder and faster, right? And we've got to perform better. This is what I'm expecting of myself and of all of you. But you know what? This is kind of now what Prism is all about. I mean, for those of you who stood for the Legacy Award winners, this isn't the first time we've had our cages rattled. We've had to make a change. This isn't the first time we've hit a bump in the road or had a little hill that we've had to climb. Right? This is really what has created a story that we can be proud of, is adversity. We've always met it. We've always beat it, right? And at this point in time, I'm pretty confident that this is now the biggest hype that we've had so far. Because my opinion is this, is that this challenge is one that we're going to come up to, and it's going to be like a little bump on the road. Why? 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 Because I have you. Because I have all of you. I mean, I don't necessarily, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, some of you have been with me a really, really long time, and some of you have been with me a week. But you're all here for a reason. Right? You're all here because somebody has signed off that you are Prism medical material. And what that means is it's simple. We look adversity in the face every single day. I say it all the time. There's not a person from my office to every other stretch of this company who's not facing adversity every day. Just open up your computer screen and flip open a bucket of the work you gotta do in one shift. I mean, it's real. And it's not isolated to any one person's desk. We face adversity every single day. And we do it in spades. We all need to stay focused on the things to do better. We all self-reflect, and we all try to improve all the time. But this is what we do, people. We take the hard times and we stomp them into mud holes. And that's what it means to be part of this team. Because there's ultimately only one person that we're concerned about. Right? It is the well-being of our patients. And our goal is going to continue to be to do right by them. And we are going to empower our patients through this process. We're going to educate our patients in this process, and they are going to become advocates for themselves and for us. Right? We're going to align ourselves with our customer. Right? Well, what did I just say? No decrease in customer satisfaction. It's always a tricky one, right? We call them clients. We have clients, and that kind of has a dual meaning. Clinician who refers his patients, and a patient who really get down to the heart of what this business is. It is our patients. They are the ones that built this business, right? It was the first patient that I got delivery to on Saturday that went back to the clinic and told them how great it was that they got a package delivered to them the next day on Saturday morning, right? That's what perpetuated the growth of this business, and we are not going to forget that, right? We're going to stay focused there, and we're going to keep on trucking. Are you guys with me? Yeah! Okay, whoa. Can't use the mic, though. I'm afraid I'll throw it away. So, I'll ask one question. Can we do it? Yes! All right. Okay. Well, I'm done with the doom and gloom, because I appreciate all of your intent listening. I'm sorry that I don't have a more excited rah-rah shish boom bah for you, but here's what I know, right? It's cool, collect, and confident around here. You guys need to understand how good you are at your jobs. You know, I had the same message with our account managers. You guys, it is amazing that we have been able to build this team, right? You know, from with a heart that's right here. I look around this room, and I've been in rooms now with all of our people. If you're somebody that's been with us for, let's say, I don't know, 3 years, you know, I challenge you to go back and take a picture of yourself and your resume from when you started, right? And take a picture of yourself and your resume on today. Go ahead, right? And then we'll go play cards with anybody else around here. There's nobody in this industry who is good at what we do, right? As all of you are. So as long as we remember to be nice, right? That will not change. That I promise you. Thanks for a fantastic year in 2018. When we speak next, we're going to do a victory dance. All right? Have a great day.
I just saw that